What do we do to our kids? We tell them to sit down, shut up, be quiet, don't move. We tell them hours and hours on end to be like that and stay like that all day, every day. Stuck in these sedentary positions all day, told don't move, be quiet. Then comes the weekend, what do? Video games, Netflix, sedentary, again, repeat. They are never taught how to develop a physical competency and literacy with their body. If something hurts, what do? Oh, you're just told, no, you're in pain? That's okay. Here's some drugs. You can't focus? Don't worry. Hyperactivity. We got something for that. We drug up our children and we provide them with a destructive lifestyle or environment that makes it very hard for them to build healthy lifestyle habits and develop a healthy psychological framework to interact with this world. And what comes when they're adults? Well, they're still in that same loop, same vicious cycle that they've never learned the literacy of how to interact with their own psychology and physical competency. What do you do if you can't focus? What do you do if something hurts? You're never taught. So if you're never taught, you're constantly stuck in this cycle of destructivity. And whose fault is it? I don't really care whose fault it is. We can label the systems of fault with traditional archaic systems that are still running through our society, or we could look to take whose responsibility is it? Well, it is us. It is our responsibility, no matter if you have children or not, to uplift, empower, and educate the next current generation that is coming through. And this is a topic that matters a lot to me. And so, if you are ever in a situation or know somebody in a situation where your children are having the question of taking some type of medication to blunt and to manage their psychological instability, I would ask and encourage the question, why are they like this? What are the root causes of this type of behavior? Is it their fault? Or do they live in an environment that makes it very hard for their development and their psychology to interact with their environment in a healthy, functional way? If you are telling a child to sit down, shut up, and don't move every day, how do we expect that not to breed an environment and a response that is equally as unhealthy? You see, we want to add medications and do things to control the fire. Put a little bit of water on the fire, yet with no one is going to the actual roots of it and seeing why there is a fire in the first place. And the fire is there often because the environment is stoking it. Because the environment, there's gasoline all over the place. And that comes into the forms of, okay, what can it look like? It looks like a poor, unhealthy home. It looks like poor systems within school. Children are never taught how to move their body, how to be mindful, how to sit with themselves in discomfort, how to interact with suffering and pain on a voluntary and involuntary nature. We are not taught to seek these things for the development of our character. We are indoctrinated into comfort and pleasure. And as a result, you breed softness mentally. You breed psychological instability. You build hyperactivity. You build poor confidence, anxiety, depression, and we throw drugs at them. And we expect things to change. But if nothing changes, nothing changes.